todos, ¿cómo estás? Soy bien. So my hair looks like whatever right now, but I curled it this morning, and let me tell you, at work it was laid to the gods. But I took a nap as soon as I came home because I was so tired. And so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. I wanted to say a couple things before I get started. For the person who requested the nail polish video, I bought the black nail polish. It's right here in my hands. Oh, you can't see it. It's right here. But my nails are normally ratchet on a day-to-day basis because I just don't take care of them, let's be honest. And so they normally look like this. They're either long or short, or long or short. And that's just how I live my life. But if I'm going to be doing a video with nails in front of the camera, I kind of wanted to groom them. And you know, I should be grooming them because I like it when I groom my nails. I just don't ever feel like it. So when I was at Target, I also bought this, and it's cute. It's cute or whatever. So I'm going to groom my nails probably tomorrow. I probably won't be able to make the video until Sunday. Yeah, because I have a 10-hour work day tomorrow. Oh my god. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, so this video is going to be basically one of those videos where I don't really like do ASMR. I just talk about something, and if you are only here for ASMR videos, I'm sorry. I'll be doing them soon. I think I'm gonna try to like schedule out what type of ASMR videos I do each for what day of the week. I think Tuesday or Wednesday at least is gonna be dedicated to a Spanish video because I just love saying miércoles. And yeah, but and then yeah, but I'm trying to work it out in my head. Yeah, so anyway, this video is going to be about something that I've been thinking about lately, and it's about being nice. And you know, I'm the type of person that is really nice to like anybody I meet, and I'm not saying that like I'm always like trying to find out what people need, what people need from me, because I'm not like that. But I'm the type of person that if like I see that I can help in some sort of way, I will literally go out of my way to help. And surprisingly, a lot of people don't appreciate that at all. And that kind of like jerks something in me in a sense, because I'm just like, well, if you don't appreciate it, why am I doing it? But I mean, it's necessary to have nice people in the world because there's so many messed up people. But it just sucks when you're just not appreciated. And I'm not saying that that's how I feel all the time, but sometimes, and lately, that's how I've been feeling. Case in point, we hired a new person at my job, and I'm a hostess and a server. And so today was one of the days I was supposed to host. And when we hired her, apparently, this is what I learned today. Apparently, she told the manager that, oh my god, I was looking for this gift card everywhere. Okay. Oh, I'm using that. Anyway, so, when she told the manager her availability, which was something and Friday, it was 3 days a week, she assumed that she would always be working those days. And so I came in today, and I'm in this getup, so everybody knows that. By the way, I got a lot of compliments on this sweater. I've had this sweater for a long time, and I got a lot of compliments on it today. Everybody wanted to know where I got it from. But yeah, so when I came in, everybody was like, "Oh, you're hosting," and I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Why? Then why is she here?" And so she never looked at the schedule. She just assumed that she would always be working the days that she worked. And that was because for the past 2 weeks, I guess, like, that's how it's been going down. But sweetie, you check the schedule, okay? But anyway, so this is my first job where I've worked with people who are actually working to make a livelihood, like working to pay bills. And that kind of strikes something in me because it's just like, wow, that like, it's kind of like makes me feel like what I'm doing, like it makes me feel insignificant in a sort of way, because it's just like I'm just saving money until I go back to college. So I have a soft spot in my heart for that, because like some of these women like have kids, they have husbands and stuff like that, and they're literally working to pay bills, and I'm just over here just saving money. Like sometimes I feel bad about that, but other times, I mean, some people like doing that. This was their life choice, so you know. But anyway, so um I went up to her and I was like, you're not supposed to be here today. Because I looked at her, because we have the schedule posted in the back, so I looked under her name, and she wasn't even scheduled for today. And I was trying to tell her that, and she was like, wow, are you sure? And I was like, I have eyes, yes, I'm sure. I didn't say that. But, so we walked back, and I showed her. She's like, that's really strange, because I told them that these are the days that I could work. And so, our owner does the scheduling, and, but she wasn't there yet. So our manager, he was like, well, if you want to talk to her when she gets here, you can figure it out then. And she was like, yeah, I mean, this is really just unfortunate because I was working this into my pay. Now, I'm making her sound really nice, but she's not. She's really not. And she kind of has this, like, I don't even know how to describe it. She has this attitude. Like, not attitude, but I can't explain it. One time, like, for an example, like, one time she was talking to somebody, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, because every time I talk to her, she act like she don't want to be bothered. And that ain't a problem, sweetie. We ain't gotta bother each other. But anyway, so one time, she was talking to the bartender, and I went up to her just to say something. I can't remember, or ask her a question. And I asked her, and she was like, her response was just like, yeah, it's this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And she looked at the bartender and was like, so anyway. And I'm like, sweetie. So today, but you know, I'm like trying to not be that person that holds grudges, because I am that person. I'm trying my best not to do that. So, you know, I just, whatever. So today she was like, well, that's really bad because I already scheduled into my pay. And that kind of like struck a chord within me, because it brought me back to the fact that, you know, there are people here that are actually doing this to like support themselves. And so I was just like, wow, well, you know, if you want to work today, that's totally fine. I can go back home, because, you know, I'm not. She was like, oh, do you have plans today? I was like, no, I don't have plans, but, you know, like, if you actually factored this into, like, your budget, like, that's different for me, because I'm just saving to go to college. Like, this is more important for you. I mean, obviously, I wasn't going to give her every shift that I had, but, like, just for this one time, so she could plan accordingly next time. And so my manager's like, okay, well, we don't really know what the boss wants to do because she's not here yet. And this whole time, the lady, like, she didn't even acknowledge the fact that I would do that for her. She was like, oh, okay. And I'm just kind of like, I'm doing something nice. And, so, but I already clocked in. So I was like, okay, well, while we're waiting for the boss to get here, I'll just go and clean the bathroom, whatever. And so when I come back out, my manager was like, I just sent her home. And I was like, oh, okay. Odd. And so when the boss came in, she was like, oh, there was some type of confusion today. I was like, yeah, well, she thought that she was supposed to be scheduled today because she thought she was supposed to be scheduled today. And my boss was like, well, no, just because this is her availability that doesn't mean she's going to be scheduled. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm like, I don't either. But it was just kind of just like, I was willing to do that for her, and she didn't even care. Like, she didn't even express, like, maybe she just didn't care. And I guess that's kind of what bugged me. And I'm blanking on examples right now, but it's just things like that kind of bug me. But I just want to say that if you're like me and you're really nice, don't stop being nice. I'm trying my best to not stop being nice, because right now, people, like, you know, Halloween's coming up and people have plans. This is the first time that I've ever had plans for Halloween, okay? And so I've never been at a job where so many people take off for Halloween night, because I told them I could work in the morning, but at night, I want to do something. And so apparently, like, most everybody called off, and you know, I felt bad, but at the same time, I'm always doing nice things for people, and I just feel like, you know, I just want to have something for myself. And this is the first time that I've ever had plans to go to a party or whatever, and I'm not even the party type, so this is big for me. I don't know. I feel bad about doing it, but I shouldn't, because I have a life too. My life matters too. But yeah, so that's just where I am. If you're nice, stay being nice. Don't worry, there's people like me out there that understand you. And yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've said yeah too many times. I need to end this. Saidian todos.